future Joshua. I think we're good. Okay, hello friends. Good evening. How is everyone? How was your day? My day was good. My day was good. I hope your day was. If it wasn't, that's okay too. It's all good. We are back here in Morrowind, which is, I'm breaking my sacred rule of not playing the same game 2 nights in a row. Why is he getting all grumpy? Did we speak to this fella? Okay. So I have written down, I made notes, because I want to be prepared. And I know that I'll forget. So, we have a smuggler in a cave called Adam something. The main thing we got to do is go to Balmora, which is to kick off the whole main quest, I guess. We can go to the lighthouse, track a guy and steal his, I've got written down, stake valuables. I'm sure that probably means steal valuables. And find out who killed the tax collector for the Imperial dude from the beginning. That is, I think, matey Jim lad that just was telling us to this fella, Sakakius. We are here. It's my first time playing. I'm a huge Elder Scrolls fan, but I've never played anything pre-Oblivion. Also never played Elder Scrolls Online, because when it came out, it was too expensive, and I didn't have the money to pay for a subscription thing. Which it was for quite a long time, as far as I know. I know now it's not, although it still does have a load of, what do you call it, cash grabbing stuff. For the same reason I don't play Fallout 76 anymore. I played that and I finished the story of the game. And then I was like, right, I can either carry on stressing about the seasons and the getting enough points on the monthly pass thing, which is cool, like get unique shit and get that serotonin. But we've done the story now. I stopped playing back when it was still before they introduced NPCs, which I believe is called the Wastelanders update. But the story, actually no, I think I might be wrong. I think I might have just told a little fib. I think I played Fallout 76 when it came out. Yeah, I bought it when it came out and played it and got maybe 2/3 of the way through the story, back when it was like 1.0. And then we got some huge bug that meant that I'd have to redo, I don't know, like 100 hours worth. And I was like, you know what? Fuck this. Fuck this. This is not worth it. I'll go finish Fallout New Vegas instead, which I did. And it's my favourite Fallout game, probably. Maybe Fallout. Yeah, Fallout 4. But I on paper, I would love to play Elder Scrolls Online. I follow them, so I keep up with all the promo stuff, and it always looks so cool. But as someone that's never played MMOs, other than like RuneScape back in the day, which I guess that's a good segue. Should probably focus on the game, right? The game that reminds me of RuneScape, which is this. We have no quest markers or anything. It's mad. So hence why we got to write notes down. So let me have a quick look. We could go to the lighthouse and do that. I mean, I feel like the most urgent thing. So for anyone that didn't catch last night's stream where we made our character and then did, I don't know, maybe half an hour of playing. We are, I think it's the same as every other Elder Scrolls game. You're an anonymous prisoner. And then in Morrowind, apparently the Emperor has given us like a pardon or something in exchange for us doing a task. Right now, all that's been asked of us is that we take a parcel from here to the city of Balmora, wherever that might be. But considering this is the main quest, I have a funny feeling that it's going to end up being slightly more involved. How does this... Can we swim? Is that a thing in this? Where's this guy going? He's fighting the ocean. Oh my god, is that a slaughterfish in Morrowind? They're like the same size as we are. Bloody hell. Slaughterfish in Oblivion are like fish size. And I can't remember offhand. I don't know if they're in Skyrim. But if they are, they would be the same. I had no idea that in Morrowind the bloody slaughterfish were like giant sharks. That is well creepy. I mean, good job, this fella. Oh yeah, here we go. So that's more like the size of the slaughterfish we've seen before. That thing was a monstrosity. Can we say like good job? No. I mean, I'll try persuading him again. So far, I've never been able to get this to work. I wasn't trying to butter you up. I was just trying to admire you. You just killed like the Loch Ness Monster of Morrowind. That's something to celebrate. Now, does this look to anyone else like a lighthouse? I think maybe yes. Yeah, here we go. I hope everyone's had a wonderful day. I'm not sure if I've said that already. I hope everything's gone well for you today. Who's this? Thavir Vedrano. Another commoner. Everyone here's a commoner. Oh, hang on. I think we might have just stumbled across... I was here to go up the lighthouse and spy on Fargoth, I think his name was, who owed some other guy money. This is for the other quest we have going on, which is the murder of the tax collector, whose body we just came across. And it was a case of, well, we can either take the 200 gold or go report it. And I was like, well, shit, otherwise we're going to get blamed, aren't we? Prisoner's just been released right there. And the tax collector died. Like, that would be suspicious. So, yeah, but I can't believe we've just... Processus murdered? No. Tell me it's not so... Oh, yeah, it was, we could either take the 200 or, like, do a murder mystery and find out. Yeah. I think I'm repeating myself. Focus. Processus murdered. No, tell me it's not so. He was the gentlest man I've ever met. He and I had become so close in the past few months. I don't know what I'll do without him. I've only seen him get angry once or twice. Never raised a hand to anyone. This is so sad. Why, what situations was he getting angry? Yeah. Well, not even angry, I suppose. I saw him arguing once with foreign Gilnith about his taxes. Here we go. Here we go. Foreign Gilnith. We need to find that person. Let me write this down. Find foreign Gilnith. Okay. Okay, perfect. He thought Processus had been levying too much and skimming off the top for himself. Ooh, drama. Ridiculous. Processus wouldn't have done such a thing. Well, if you were close, as in close, you may be slightly biased here. So objectively, we need to take that quite seriously. But main priority is we got to find this foreign Gilnith character. Please find out what happened, friend. And if you find out what became of Processus's ring, it would ease my heart. What's Processus's ring? God, that's a mouthful. I gave him the ring many months ago, and it was dear to him. Oh, so are we talking like a wedding ring kind of thing? A romantic... defo bias, then. Okay. Interesting. Well, now we can carry on with what we were doing. Can we nick that? Paper lantern. Oh, crumbs. Sorry. Oh, God, we've just accidentally... Oh dear. Shit. I don't want to be in combat with you. I'm sorry. Look, we'll go turn ourselves in. Where's the nearest guard? How do we jump? Oh, our jump is absolutely pathetic. we're not even... I mean, I guess it's realistic, right? That's honestly maybe further than I could jump. But come on. Oh, God, I feel really bad now. Shit. What happens if we go back in? Oh, no, they're still trying to... Okay, they're trying to murder us. I mean, we only picked it up. What happens... Can I drop it? Would that kind of... Will that do anything? Drop. Yeah, have it. Take it back. No. Okay. Well, I think... well, luckily, I mean, there's no autosaves in this. But there is manual saves, and that's the one from when we started. So all I can say is thank goodness that happened now when we were on... we've been going for like 10 minutes. Can't do any of that. Okay. Well, I guess we'll do a runner from this place then. Heal. I don't think we've ever done that. Okie doke. This way, I think. So we got to go back. It was over on the left, I think, right? Yeah. Hello again. Okay. Yeah, so this is the guy that we're supposed to be kind of tracking. Especially one who flaunts his wealth while taking our hard-earned cash. Only one who could stomach... Oh, yeah, so they're... Okay, so turns out they were all going to... everyone in town is going to point us in their way. Yeah. You going to do the same thing? Yep, okay. Okay, here we go again. We'll stay in first person, I think. I mean, yeah, don't nick that just because it's glowing. That doesn't mean we're good to... okay. Angry once or twice. Someone... Yeah, Foreign Gilner thought he was skimming some cream off the top. And the ring is something that they gave him. Okay. Don't touch anything else. Okay. Right, so we're going to go up here and we gotta like look out the window or something. Ooh. Or is that are we gonna be a stealer? Oh no. You have gained knowledge from this book. Your unarmored skill increased to 11. Ooh. Very nice. The Wraith's Wedding Dowry by Voltha Graham. That's an orc name, I think. Should we? I think this is the first book we've read. I don't know how long. Okay. Let me read this, because I think this is our first book in not Oblivion, Morrowind. And I love the books in Skyrim and Oblivion. I hate the fact that they changed the font in Oblivion Remastered, but Cheers, friends. Clink. Feel like I don't need to say clink if I'm actually whacking the camera. Right, let's give this a read. The Wraith's Wedding Dowry by Voltha Grayamwart. Translated by Apthorn. The poets are right. There is something life-changing about being in love, said Kanya Graminfang, sometimes called the Wraith. I haven't wanted to rob anyone or anything in weeks. Why, the other day I saw the door wide open at a wealthy merchant's house, but my mind was fully occupied with what I should wear on my wedding day. Ooh. You have been out of the right society for very long now, frowned her friend, Cargill approvingly. You never told me what happened to your first husband, you know, the one the shaman gave you. Torn apart by ash ghouls, smiled Kepkanya dreamily. It was rather saddish, but I know nothing like that would happen to Wodwarg. No life of no life of adventure for him. He's practically an imperial. In fact, he is one. Did I tell you how we met? Hundreds of times, grumbled Cargill, reaching for his flagon. He was your jailer, and he refused you food until you promised to marry him. Have you ever heard of anything so madly romantic in all your life? Sighed Kanya, and then grew serious. I was going to say that I hope my old friends will wish me well, but as old Bosriel used to say, there's no point in hoping for what cannot be. We'll leave with the Imperial Knights for Balmora. That's where we're going. Immediately after the wedding. But as long as we're in Dagon Fell, the gang will find some way of disrupting my love life and bring me back to the light. I know it. As the days approached towards the Wraith's wedding day, there was certainly something sinister in the air that Kepkanya could smell when she was not transported by heady bliss. Dark figures seemed to shift in the shadows and disappear when approached. She recognized the clothing of some beggars near Woodwork's cottage as costumes, but the mendicants, I don't know what that word means, I don't know if that's a real word or a fantasy word, hurried away before she could recognize which of her old gang was stalking her. But these moments of apprehension were few. Kepkanya was truly happy, making arrangements for the ceremony to be performed at the very dungeon where Woodwork had imprisoned her. Her father was long since dead, another victim of the Ash Ghouls, but her fiancé's commander volunteered to act in his behalf. Of course, Kepkanya had to supply her own dowry. She spent every last mark of her savings of ill-gotten gain to buy her beloved a truly wonderful present. The wedding was set for the stroke of midnight, as is Orc tradition. The handmaidens, wives of imperial officers, were busily sewing her into her gown of red velvet and fine gold filigree in the mid-morning. Dulcetta, one of the handmaidens, remarked that she had heard that Kepkanya had bought Woodwork a truly beautiful gift for her dowry. Let me show it to you, Kepkanya giggled, dashing from the room half-dressed to her hidden alcove. The present had been stolen. The women were horrified, but the Wraith found herself merely irritated, not surprised. This was truly the old gang's style. They knew that a wedding ceremony without a dowry was marked as unlucky. She asked her handmaidens to finish dressing her quickly, while she pondered what the burglars would have done with her treasure. Dun dun dun. The whole region was honeycombed with secret lairs and abandoned sites thieves used to store their loot. There were obvious places, of course, but after much reflection, She thought of where she would have put it under similar circumstances. Once the handmaidens had finished, Kepkania bade them to make certain that the ceremony went on as scheduled, and not to fret, as she might be a little late. She wrapped herself in a shawl to protect her gown from dungeon dust, and set off for the shrine of Malakath. The Wraith had never before attempted to rob her own friends, and though she was peeved at them for trying to ruin her happiness, she had no interest in hurting them physically. Her style was to avoid conflict, though she knew it would be inevitable. The lessons her mentor Cargill had given her had helped her avoid the lances and blades of guards and imperial knights over the years. Now she would see if they would allow her to survive a den of thieves and the unknown dangers of the shrine, without, most importantly, ruining her dress. The desolate place was so empty as she delved into it that she feared she might have made a miscalculation. It was not until she found the small room hidden down a long corridor that she knew she was at the right place and that it was well suited for an ambush. She grabbed the chest with her treasure within and turned to face the assault. Two of her old gang, Yoram and Yorai, the Redguard twin brother and sister, were outside the door as she came from the room. They knew the Wraith better than to taunt her and immediately attacked. Yoram struck out with a left thrust of his blade, while Yorai sought to rush her. The Wraith neatly sidestepped Yorai while dropping her weight to her rear left leg, shifting her right shoulder to the left to slip past Yoram's strike. The twins crashed into one another and Kepkania passed swiftly on. Almost immediately, she was set on by the Argonian Binyar, his mace whistling through the air at her head. They had never much liked one another. The Wraith snapped into a duck, so the mace whacked with a tremendous clamour against the stone wall. Binyar was thrown off balance, giving her a few seconds lead hurrying up the passage. Ahead, she could smell the fresh night air. The last of her dowry's defenders was Sorogth, an orc with whom she had shared a brief romance. It was he who Kepkania knew had masterminded the theft. In a way and in context, she thought, his devotion to her misery was rather sweet. At the moment, though, she was most concerned with avoiding his barbed axe that seemed ideal for breaking her dress's fine stitchwork and the flesh beneath. Bending her knees slightly, bobbing to avoid strikes to the head, weaving her head to confuse Sorgth of her next move, shuffling her feet arrhythmically, the Wraith made an impossible target. She ducked inside his thrusts, sidestepped his swings, and then sidestepped his thrusts and ducked his swings. As erratic as she tried to make her defensive moves, Sorogth still kept pace with her, refusing to budge from his position at the dungeon outlet. Midnight was coming, and the Wraith finally decided that she must end the confrontation. When Sorogth swung out next, she sidestepped to her left, swayed down and ducked her head so the axe whistled over her right shoulder. In that instant, his right side was exposed, and she reluctantly smashed the chest hard into his torso. There was not enough time for Kepkania to see if she had killed him or merely knocked him unconscious. In truth, she thought of nothing else but rushing to her wedding ceremony. Hang on. This is very long. Defo regretting the decision to read this out. At precisely midnight, Woodwerg and Kepkania were united together. He was delighted with her dowry gift, a fine suit of armour that would make him the envy of the other imperial jailers. Even more, he was enchanted by his wife's tale of retrieving it from the shrine of Malakath. Did it occur to you to put on the armor when you knew that it was an ambush? He asked. I didn't want to dent your present, she replied, between kisses, and I certainly didn't want to wrinkle my gown. But I mean, okay. That wasn't terrible. Steal the bread. Always steal the bread. Can we steal from the barrels? No, okay. So yeah, we gotta, God, where were we? So hang on, is that book now using up space? For weight. Might have to ditch that later then. Right, so we gotta, apparently we gotta look from up here and see where Fargoth is going. I don't bloody know which one was him. Was it that one? I have no idea. No idea. Hang on. One thing I wish, this game on console, so the left stick does movement, same as practically every game in existence. So does the direction pad, which I get, because that's what it would have been originally. No, this was on Xbox. So even on original Xbox, it would have been unnecessary. But we got no hotkeys. We got no favorites or anything. I do need to say, actually, I need to do 2 hellos, and they're both from TikTok. So today's follower shout-outs, a very warm welcome to Lewis and Gameslayer, both on TikTok. Thank you so much. I hope you've had a wonderful day, whatever you've been doing in your little slice of the world. I hope it's been going well. I think I'm now at 35 TikTok followers, and to be able to live stream there, I need 50. As soon as I have 50, I can set it up so that the stream goes to Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. Whether that... It literally takes 30 seconds to set it up, so... as far as I know, at least. Yeah, I forgot what we were supposed to be doing. Where's... Shit, where's the dude gone? Is that him? Where are you at, Fargoth? See, because the draw distance is so low that we can't see the people over there. Like they're just about spawned in. Yeah, I mean, is that far off? Shit. Yeah, we're going to die if we jump down there, aren't we? Probably. You never know. Ooh. Oh, okay, we actually nailed that. That was kind of hopeless, though. Fargoth, where might you be? Yeah, it's him. Yeah, so we wouldn't be able to see him. So do we literally just have to, like, sit and wait? Did I get the ring near the pond? I don't think so. Right now, I guess we're waiting for this fella to go about his business. Oh, here we go. Don't mind us. We're just lingering behind you ominously. Nope, you can't help us. We don't want to talk to you. We're following you. Don't mind us. Look, oh. we'll lurk behind here. Oh, no, he spotted us. Okay. Shit. Sorry, dude. We vanished. Now you can lead us to wherever you're going. Oh, crumbs, no, he's coming after us. Here we go. Where are you going, sneaky, sneaky? Yeah, we've gone. We're gone. You have no reason to worry. There's nobody watching you. But no, we're not killing him. I know we're being very creepy right now, but we're not. We're not assassinating the dude. Well, I'm hoping he's going to go there. Is this sunset? What time is it? 6 p.m. Perfect. He's going to go to his lair, or whatever it is we're looking for, his hiding place.
I'm listening.
Oh, no, we don't want you to listen. We're just watching. Oh, wrong button. Oh no, I thought he was doing something. Oh, no, he's just having a quick itch. Where are we headed now? You got some gold coins to drop off somewhere? Here we go. Here we go. Oh my god. Okay, maybe not. I mean, I would normally feel bad about the fact that we're trying to rip this guy off. But we started this game by finding... I mean, the game told us to look in the barrel. And we got this guy's ring, and I thought, yeah, we'll give it back to him. He'll give us a reward. And he was just like, oh, cheers, toodles. So when the Nord guy was like, oh yeah, he owes me money, can you help track down where he keeps his stash? Should have given me a little reward, shouldn't you? You silly sausage. I was kind of hoping, I mean, it's night time. Which one's, here we go. It's 8 PM, come on. Surely it's time to... Maybe we're too close. Maybe it does it based on distance. So that's the guy we're trying to track. We can't go too far. Otherwise he'll despawn.
Any time now.
Any time now what? Don't mind us, we're just trying to follow somebody. Is he seriously just going to stand here all night? Come on, dude. Surely you got better places to be. Might as well cast some magic while we're stood here waiting. I mean, we're now slightly less inconspicuous. Don't mind us, we're just the glowing person in the magical bubble. 10 feet behind you. Is he going somewhere? No.
Go ahead, stranger.
Who are you? At first, it seemed the fuss about the Nerevarine prophecy was just silly superstition. Then I learnt that the Dhamma have been waiting for Lord Nerevar to come back for centuries. The incarnate, they call it. Every few years, an Ashlander appears, and the tribes call him the incarnate. Then the temple goes out, hunts him down, and reveals him as a fake. Why does the temple worry so much about it? Well, that feels fairly significant. I've heard of the Nerevarine thing. Okay. Well, he's still... I feel like we've done it this far, right? We might as well see this through. Doesn't make for a particularly exciting first quest, but shit, we've been oh, don't mind us. We're not following you. We haven't been watching you all day. I mean, it's like, it's 9 o'clock. All he's done is just stand all day. Surely his feet must be hurting. Does he not want to go rest his little toesies somewhere? Somewhere with a big juicy safe. Hopefully. Yeah, no one's watching. Oh, crumbs. Oh. I've been muted. Oh dear. I was okay. Well, I wasn't having a bit of a moment. I was just saying that it was super cool. It's the first time I've looked up, and the night sky looks surprisingly good for a game from 2002. Is this motherfucker seriously not gonna? Maybe, do we have to do this? Like, do we have to do this from the lighthouse? I mean, he's going somewhere, or is he just stretching his legs? Okay. Not good. Okay, so I guess we'll go back this way. But then how are we going to spot him when it's bloody nighttime? Can't see shit. There's the lady that married the tax dude. I mean, how are we going to spot him from up here? How is that going to work? Is he one of those people? I mean, he had a torch, right? Is that him? Or is that a guard? I think he might have seen us. That's defo him. Where was he going? I mean, we did this. We survived this last time. Yeah. Obviously, we can't use that to get up. Right, so it was like round here somewhere, right? Did he, like, has he buried it? Has he got, like, a little hidey hole? It really doesn't help that we're doing this blind. That's him, right? I don't know. Is he sneaking? Or is he just going back here to do some more standing? Oh no, here we go, here we go. This is progress. Is it progress? Yeah. Where are we going? Where are we going? Here we go. Where are you taking us? Oh, he's seen us again. Okay, we'll go back into sneaky sneak mode. Don't mind us. Good sir. It's not us, the same person you've seen following you all day. Oh shit, where's he gone? Oh, he's there. Okay. And he's looking around. He can't see anyone. Is there anything here? Oh, that's his house. Okay. Interesting.
I'm listening.
Okay, where's... I just want to know where your hiding place is. What about if we keep asking? Okay, that's we're losing affinity. That's all the stuff we got because we gave him his ring back. We should have just kept it. I mean, I think I'll try this. We'll sleep for a day. Right, let's track this dude. Shit, I might have left it too late. Yeah, I was going to do this at about sunset, so that we'd still be... Oh, that's him, right? I think maybe we should do this from up in the lighthouse. Just because that's... this is not the right way. Yeah, we haven't been... Kind of sucks we're doing this at night. I can't see shit. I guess this is sort of like where we found the tax dude. I don't know. I'm very turned around. Yeah, there's Shady. So it's over here, right? Ooh. Oh, I thought that was a floater. Whoever killed the tax collector has struck again. Is it round here? Here we go. Here we go. Right. Let's try this again, shall we? Let's just do it all from up here in the lighthouse. How we're going to be able to see, I don't know, but... Is that him over there? Don't know. Feel like if I was playing this on a computer in 2002, right now I'd be like cranking the monitor brightness so that I could see. I'd make this so much easier. What is that something down there? Hmm? I can't see our man. The temptation to jump down and see what that is. I would be terrible on a stakeout. Oh. That's a guard, right? That's not Fargoth. Ooh. No, that's another guard. That's not Fargoth. I mean, this is definitely the lighthouse. So... and the only way he could come from is there. I'm tempted to just start combing the place in the daytime. Because I can't see shit. I don't know where the hell he is. I mean, is that him or is that a guard? Or is he still moseying around over there? I don't know. Might go investigate. I mean, and I guess we don't need to do this at night. We don't need to be sneaking. Okie doke. So I saw him, not that night, but the night before. Saw him at his house, wherever that is. Don't know who these people are. Don't think we've been over here.
I will listen out, Panda, but make it quick.
Ooh, dialogue.
Fresh.
Fine mouths. Oh, crumbs. Swamp fever capital of the world. What can we do for you, friend? Fine mouth. That's quite a disturbing name. Right, what about... Can we get in their shack? No. Hollow tree stump. Oh, hang on, is this... Is his house like over at the trade house? I think I might have just come across it. Maybe that was him that we could see, not a guard. Because that's the ring that we gave back to him. So, I mean, hell yeah, we'll take all of that. All of that. I don't know, by the way. In the top left corner, there's the little thing with the arrow in that's like the mini-map. Like the super basic mini-map. And then there's 3 icons. One that looks like a pause. And then one that's like a blue swirl. And then a red thing. Now, I'm assuming that's like our buffs and debuffs that we got. But I don't know. Like, that's not a power we've used or something. So that's going to be there all game. That's kind of... annoying. Can't get in there. So we got to go back. Where was the fella who gave us that? It's the trade house. The no, not the warehouse. The shit, what's it called? The place where all the vendors are. This place that, yeah, oh, it was Trade House. Here we go. Right, so I mean, I'm hoping we get to keep some of it.
Care to talk?
Yeah. Oh, it's this fella. Yeah, it's this guy. Was that a Scottish accent I just heard? You found his hiding place? That's great. Tell you what, I'll give you 100 gold and you can keep anything else that you found in there. Thanks for your help. Perfect. I thought we'd keep no gold, so sweet. Oh yeah, so he is the guy that put it in there in the first place. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess technically that's our first. Ooh, training. Yeah, no. We need to get more basic stuff before we start even thinking about that. I don't think any of these people have anything. We can't go in there, so. So I guess, right. Let me get my notes. So we've done go to lighthouse, track Fargoth, steal valuables. So we can find who killed the tax collector. Yeah, let's do that before we start the main thing. So the tax collector, we spoke to his intimate companion, who gave us a name, which I think is the name I put in chat. Foreign Gilnith. So we got to find Foreign Gilnith. Someone in particular? No. See, we could get... We're still using the dagger that we got at the start, and we got no helmet, and we got no boots, which is maybe an issue. God, it's gotten really cold all of a sudden. The one night that I decide not to stream in my big turtle suit. Right, what do we have? We have... Greaves. Yeah, so we need we need boots and a helmet, and then we've got armor on every. So we got some light armor boots for 13 gold. We got an iron helmet for 30. That'd be good. Medium for 35. That might actually be, I don't know. A shield would be good. We got no shield right now. Light boots, more light boots. 1 armor. 0 armor. Oh, well, not them then. Crumbs. I mean, we can afford a left pauldron now. And we can afford steel greaves, which is an improvement, I believe. We got iron, yeah. Iron's 10 for 18 weight. So it's the same weight, but 50% extra armor. I think the most pressing thing is probably the shoes and the helmet. So shoes, we can... I mean, I'm going to go... That one gives us a point of armor. Why would we not? So we will take some chitin curious, some chitin... not the curious shit. The crumbs. Did I click the wrong thing? Oh no, here we go. Boots. And a helmet. So we could either go medium for 35. For 3.5 and 35. Or for... then I feel like we've got a major skill in heavy armor, I think. So to also go... hang on. I don't know. But then going from 1 armor to 10 armor is one hell of a jump. So I think I'm going to go for that. Yeah. And we need a shield. I don't know why you would choose the one with 1 armor. Surely that makes it basically entirely pointless. Okie doke. So, hang on. I am still just as confused. But I've had my sleeping tablets and my nighttime mental health tablets. So you got me till I pass out. You got me till I pass out. I don't know what, if anything, that does. So we've got boots, helmet, left pauldron, right pauldron, chest armor, iron greaves, 2 gauntlets. Yeah, I think that's all the armor slots. Once we equip them. I mean, how... That's 10 armor for 70. I mean, what I should be doing first is getting some spells, honestly, before worrying about all this other shit. I do suppose that we need a shield. 422, 1534, and 0. A shield that has 0 armor rating seems incredibly pointless. Guess that one. See, we could also do with a sword of some variety. What about a saber? That seems hella useful. $40 gold versus 24, 15 weight versus 20. Okay, so chop damage. I don't know what the difference is between chop damage and thrust damage. I mean, I guess we'll go for that because it's cheapest, and we need something. Or we could have gone for a spear. That would have been cool. Yeah. Done, I guess. Spells. Here we go. Nothing. Yeah, see, we could do with a heal or something like that. That would be good. Sadly, no. Here we go. What does that do? Oh, that That heals. Perfect. Yeah, we look a lot meaner now. Bloody hell. We actually maybe look too mean. We look like a Star Wars villain. Can I try that one? Done. Right, let's see if that looks any better.
Speak quickly, Outlander.
Yeah, that's better. There we go. So I guess this is us. We've got a saber. We've got a shield that I don't know how we use. Yeah, equip. How do we use the shield? Yeah, we're holding it. How do we actually block? How? What am I doing wrong? Morrowind, how to block. Blocking is automatic. Oh my gosh. No way. No way. Can I just say, thank you so much to whoever's liked the YouTube stream. The live stream on YouTube, it has 2 likes. That's amazing. Thank you so much if you're one of those people. 4 views and 2 likes. So that means that half of everyone that's seen it gave it a like. That's so sweet. Thank you so much. Honestly, since we played Morrowind for the first time last night, made our character, and then tonight we've been actually we're still here in Sadanine, but we've started questing. We've got some equipment and but it is, yeah. In last night's stream, we had some new people in chat, which was awesome. And tonight, we've had 2 likes on the YouTube stream. So, I had a bad experience with the Morrowind community, which put me off playing. I posted a thing on Reddit from when I was streaming. I think it was at Christmas because I had a Christmas hat on. And I was talking about, we were playing Oblivion, and I was saying about, oh yeah, Morrowind, I'd love to play that. I'm a big Elder Scrolls fan, and I've put like 2,500 hours in Skyrim, completed Oblivion when it came out. Not when it came out, because I got it when I got Skyrim as well. But yeah. So people always talk about, mainly they talk about the story of this game, Morrowind. And there's references to it in the later games. There's like some weapons that show up, some plot points that are referenced. You do end up going to, this is Vardenfell, but one of the DLCs for this game is set in Solstheim, and Solstheim you go back to in the last Skyrim DLC. So all the armor and the encounters and stuff were all references to the Morrowind stuff. So I was saying, like, hell yeah, I'd love to play Morrowind. But I was doing it, I wasn't making a video specifically to say that, right? It was a clip from the live stream, which is I try and post 1 clip from every live stream, because otherwise I'll forget what happened. And I guess I posted that one from that stream. And I posted it at the time, back when it was Christmas, and thought nothing of it. Then ended up installing Morrowind, and here we are, now we're playing it. But I thought a couple of days ago, when I'd installed it, I thought, oh shit, well, I don't think I ever actually posted it on like the Morrowind subreddit. And they obviously know the most. They will probably also be super biased, but they will probably have the most thoughts on that, right? And people did not like it. It got so many downvotes, and like we got a bunch of shitty comments. Which is never nice, right? I mean, you know, I thought, well, shit, I'll write something as well, so people don't have to sit through the 1.5 minutes of me rambling. Because again, it wasn't me making a video specifically to talk about that, then I'll edit it together, then I'll post it there. Like, I was just talking about it like I'm talking about this now. During the stream, when I'm rambling about whatever's on my mind, and I'm not the most put together. I'm not stringing the sentences together in the most linguistically pleasing way. Because it's live. I'm doing this because I suck at this, right? That's literally why I'm doing it. So the only way that I can do this streaming thing is like just turning the thoughts that are in my head, just saying them. Just complete stream of consciousness. Otherwise, the anxiety will kick in and the spirals will start, and I'll just be overthinking, and I won't end up saying anything, then I won't end up streaming. And before you know it, it's been 2 weeks and I haven't streamed, and then I never do it again, right? The way that I found I can stream is if I do it that way. Which I'm sure probably makes for a worse stream as somebody watching it. I swear, every time I watch some of my streams, it's me going, like, but I'm trying not to think, I'm actively trying not to think about that stuff.
I'm waiting.
So when people on that Reddit post, when some people decided to highlight that stuff and say things about why is it taking you a minute and a half to say this? There's someone watching me, I can tell. Who was that? Like, I don't know. It wasn't a fun time, and I was kind of in the mindset of like, well, fuck it then. Like, fuck the Morrowind fans. If they're gonna treat a prospective fan that way, like, screw them. I'll stick to Oblivion Remastered that looks fucking incredible, or I'll start a Skyrim stream, which is my dream. Anyway, I posted again on there today, not a video, and it did better. It was just me sharing my thoughts of my first impressions of the game after last night's stream. And granted, there were still not super welcoming comments, but we're not at like minus 50 downvotes. We're actually in the positives. And largely the comments are not arseholes, which is good. But that was very nearly not a fun time. Like, my brain was like, okay, this is all those doubts and those the crippling self-doubt. Listen to it, like, explore those thoughts, like, go down the rabbit hole, allow yourself to spy. Oh, it was very nearly not good. It's been like, shit, like 3 years, nearly 4 years since I've had a drink. And times like that would be when my gut reaction would be like, okay, fuck it, here we go. But we didn't do that. I don't want to read this out. We did a big read earlier. Honestly, it's it's too late. God, this is even longer. It's like 29 pages long. Jesus. Okay. I'm going to read this, but I'm not reading it out loud. Fucking hell. You are more than welcome to read along. It will take, I don't know, a couple of minutes for me to read this. If there's anyone watching and you want me to go back to a page, if I went too quick, just let me know. Otherwise, I will speak to you in a few. Sorry, I got distracted. Let's get to reading. Okay. Well, that was not as good as the other book we read. Now, I think this is the fella that that we need to question about the tax guy. So let's do a little save. Very slowly. Okay. God, it's getting really late. Yeah, we need to question you about the murder. Oh my God, he's just admitted to it. You're damn right I did him in, and a good thing too. He was skimming a load of money from all of us honest people, overcharging us on our taxes and keeping the difference for himself. He was always flaunting his money around, showing off his new clothes and jewels. So I killed the bastard and left his body out there to rot, with all his ill-begotten gold still on him. That's how I imagine this fella talking, kind of Jason Statham-y. I believe what you say. I'll say nothing to the authorities. Or, sorry, that is no excuse for murder. Cool motive, still murder. Little Brooklyn Nine-Nine reference for anyone that's seen Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Arguably my favourite of Mike Schur's shows. Shout out Brooklyn Nine-Nine if you want something funny to watch. I'll clip that. Because then that'll be a very rare chance for me to post something with a hashtag of Brooklyn Nine-Nine. So, yeah, clip that, Joshua. Shit, what do we go for? No excuse for murder. I mean, I kind of feel like if this guy was genuinely skimming a shitload of money, and this fella had no choice, we can take that into account. But then he still did murder someone, right? Come to kill me. I did not come here to kill you, not at all. But if that's how this is gonna go, you the Noir, biatch. Fire, motherfucker. Okay, this doesn't seem to be going super well. I think this might be the first time we've done combat. You failed the casting spell. Come on. There we go. Yeah, we'll take everything. What's that option? Dispose of corpse. What does that mean? Jesus Christ, I was not expecting that to be an option. Yeah, RIP to that fellow, I guess. But we will take all his stuff. Whatever that is, we'll take it. Fireplace, little lantern. This is quite cozy. I don't know if this is going to become like our first player home, because seemingly we can rest here, and I'm assuming we can store stuff. So yeah, I'm assuming now we've dealt with that. I mean, we kind of have a dead person right in the middle, so it's not super chill, but it's something. Don't know. So, I'm guessing, how do we get out? I'm guessing that's the answer for the tax, who murdered the tax guy. So, we'll go back to, if we can find our way back to the census place. But yeah, and then next time when we play this, we can start the actual main quest. Because we will have done all the side stuff that we can do up until now. Is it over here, I think? It's this one, right? One of these. Here we go. Yeah, so we'll go back. Hopefully we'll get some gold or something.
Any time now.
I don't know what we're going to be playing tomorrow. It won't be this because we've played it the last 2 nights in a row. It could be Oblivion Remastered, trying to do Kvatch, which is the first main quest in that game. It could be Dark Souls, although I'm grinding a bit off stream with that, so that we can try Ornstein and Smough again. I can't remember what else we're Red Dead. We haven't played for ages on stream. making our way through the campaign of Red Dead 2. There's all the horror. Dead Island 2 we finished. Don't know. Could go for some Walking Dead maybe. Or High on Life. I don't know. We'll see how I feel tomorrow. I heard you have been asking around about the murder brought to its completion. Good to see there are still some citizens who understand their loyalty to our emperor. 500 gold. Bloody hell. Fuck yes. Yeah. So now we'll tick that off our list. So now the two things we can do, aside from just wandering and doing what we come across, there's a smuggler in a cave called Adam something, who we got a tip from somebody about. Or the main quest, which is go to Balmora to fulfill the Emperor's orders by dropping off, I've written down, dropping off Amazon parcel. And we can either walk there, which we've been given instructions, but we can follow signs and stuff. We can walk there, or we can take the Silt Strider, which is... I have been led to believe that is this game's version of fast travel, which functions kind of like a stagecoach in that you have to... It's not unlimited fast travel to and from any point in the game. It's like preset routes from like main cities to other main cities, and it costs. So that is not great. So I'm tempted to walk it. I don't know where the Silt Strider is. What's this fella? Take the Silt... Oh, yeah. So that's our options now. Or we just wander. We just go see what the world has to offer. I don't know. But I think I'm going to leave it there for tonight. So I'll do a new save so that we can pick up right from where we left off. Post stream. Here we go. But thank you so much to anyone that's watched tonight. We had someone leave one comment on YouTube. Thank you for that. I've said a very warm welcome to the 2 new TikTok followers from today. Otherwise, thank you once again for holding space for me to be open, and we didn't get super deep tonight. I never know when it's going to be a stream when we go super deep. But I appreciate having this space to vent and just talk about things. I don't know. I value the time I spend streaming so much. It's the best part of my day. Not to get all emotion, but it's literally the best part of my day, which is slightly sad. But I'm very grateful. So thank you, everybody. Like I said, I don't know what we're going to be playing tomorrow. If you want me to play something in particular, if you're in the mood for a genre or some more of a game that we've started, or a new game, all you got to do is just leave a comment on any of my... You can leave a comment on the live streams on YouTube that are then there forever, or on the clips that I post on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube Shorts. I'm more than happy. I'm happy just streaming, you know. So what we actually play is less important to me. So if you're in the mood for something in particular, please let me know. I'm more than happy to accommodate. It's not happy here in Morrowind. I guess we could go help that fella. We'll go help this fella and then we'll call it a night. I hope you're having a good evening, whatever you're up to, or whether it's morning where you are. Here we go. It's this guy, right? Not happy here? In fact, no, I'm not. If I had 100 drakes, a drake's coins in this. I thought it was septims in Oblivion and Skyrim. I came here to make my fortune, and all I've got is this cursed ring. Say, would you give me 100 drakes for it? The ring itself is worth more than that, but the enchantment's cursed, and no one will buy it from me. It has a nifty little enchantment that helps you run faster. Problem is, it sucks the blood right out of you every time you use it. Please, you'll be doing me a real favour. I mean, sure. Mainly just because we got 500, so we'll spread some love. We'll redistribute some wealth. Don't know. I don't know where he's going to go now. But yeah, thank you, everybody. I will see you tomorrow. Oh, we should probably save, right? Take care. Don't you dare go hollow. Because you're important and you're valued.